Hello and welcome to another vlog, another few days in my life. This time around I am unboxing and enjoying a new present/organizer for myself and the van. I spend a fair amount of time getting caught up on work stuff after having been out of service for the weekend, and I take myself, the dog, and you guys on a beautiful walk through the woods. So that is some of what to expect in this week's vlog. I hope you enjoy. So I'm not particularly feminine or girly in, a lot of standard American ways. I don't wear any makeup. I've never really been into like clothes or fashion or anything like that. One thing I have enjoyed has been jewelry. And so when I moved into the van, I kept a lot or most of my jewelry, and the storage systems for them are rudimentary at best. We have a bowl over here. My necklaces hang from my seat back organizer on my passenger side. And my earrings are either tucked inside these mesh bags or, strung through them. And that's basically been my jewelry storage since we moved into the van. And this jewelry storage was totally fine for the last 2.5 years, but lately I've invested in some pieces that are a little bit more special to me and I want to keep a little bit more protected. And I have noticed that some of my jewelry that has been with me and in this other system since the beginning is starting to feel a little dingy and gritty. Maybe that's normal for jewelry and I just am not old enough to know that, or maybe it's all the dust particles flying around in the air all the time because we're always on back roads. But I started looking for a better jewelry organization system that would keep them a little bit more protected from the elements but still not take up any extra room in the van. So I started doing some research on Etsy in particular because I do like supporting smaller businesses and handmade goods, and I know Etsy has changed quite a bit from its original days. I was on it in its original days and it's definitely different than it was 10 years ago, but I was still able to find some really good options, and the one that I ended up ordering has arrived. I'm really excited to see it and show it to you guys as well. This feels so good. I also found while putting bracelets and things in the pockets that the seller included a cord organizer and a leather key fob. So that was an exciting surprise within my already very well packaged surprise. So we've already done our morning routine, and Lisa and I just got back from a run, and I spent the weekend out of town with a good friend that I haven't seen in a while, and it was great and wonderful, totally rejuvenating, but really hard for me to get work done. And so now I'm kind of feeling the pressure to make sure that I accomplish the things that need to get accomplished today. So yeah, that's what today's gonna look like from here on out. I've got a couple video projects I want to work on and some pattern support I need to do for the knitting and a few other things. So come along. Alright, so we've made it to mid-afternoon. It's been a pretty work-heavy day, but that's good. It makes me feel good, and I enjoy the stuff that I've been working on. I've got the vlog for this week uploading now. It was going really fast and then it slowed down, which is kind of par for the course when you're in remote areas like this. And then I did some pattern support, and I'm working on writing for the next BYOE Build Your Own Engagement video. This will be the last one for this first round of the course, and it's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of work, and I have found some ways that I know I want to change the course, and I'm just waiting for also some feedback from the students who have taken this first round of it so that I can make the next round even more interesting. So if you're interested in learning more about that, stay tuned. I will announce when it will be run again, and the next time it's going to be even more robust and even bigger and have more information and bells and whistles. So I'm working on that. It's hard for me to take breaks sometimes. Perhaps it's the recovering hustle culture addict in me, but when I've been really productive during the day and I start slowing down, I start getting tired, my brain very clearly needs a reset, and I know that taking a break will help me reset and feel better and be able to be more productive and more creative later. It's still hard for me to do, but I'm trying to do better about it, trying to take better care of myself. So we're gonna come sit out in the sun with my knitting and my book, kick off my sandals and put my feet on the earth. I watched a couple of documentaries on this concept of grounding and how having your skin, your bare feet, whatever, on the earth can be really good for you. And it certainly can't hurt. So I'm gonna do some of that and just soak up some of this vitamin D from the sun, take a little break, and get back to work in a minute. That is the final BYOE Week 6 video exporting. That is pretty exciting. That means I had a pretty productive day, and just in time too. Logan should be getting off work here in about 15 minutes. Morning. got the morning routine done, had some good breakfast, did an entire mountain of dishes, and now we're getting ready to really launch into work for the day. Yesterday was a really, really productive day, and it made me feel good to catch up on work and try and get ahead a little bit so I can enjoy some time with my family this weekend as well. And yeah, got another work day in front of us. It's been a productive day so far. It's early afternoon, it's about 1 p.m. and I finally got week 6 video for the Build Your Own Engagement course uploaded and scheduled to go out on Saturday. And then I edited, wrote up, exported, and I'm now uploading the podcast for next week as well. And those were my main goals for the day. I have some other work I want to get done as well, but those were the kind of like have-tos. And while the podcast is uploading, I try not to do too much with my computer because, as I said in previous vlogs, my computer can't handle everything I want to do to it all the time. So I'm catching myself just kind of getting lazy here and, like watching some YouTubes and not necessarily doing much. And since I didn't go for a run this morning and I haven't really moved my body a ton today, I think I'm going to take Lisa and I for a little walk in the woods, give this a chance to upload without being disturbed, and get some fresh air and some movement for both the pup and I. You want to go for a walk? Yeah, you're a mess. You're a mess. Let's go for a walk. Huh? Back just in time. The rain is starting. don't know how long it'll last, but any amount of rain is generally pretty good for the drought-ridden high desert. The walk worked, getting away from the hotspot and from the computer. Let the podcast upload pretty quickly. Now we can move on to the next pieces. So I've been working on getting the podcast all scheduled, and the rain has been kind of coming and going, although now it seems to be here to stick around for a little bit longer, and I just felt like getting cozy and not sitting at the table anymore. So the rest of the day will be worked from the bed office.